Okay, y'all. So here's the blade or the lightsaber from Vader's vault that finally came in. I ordered this on March 15th, thereabouts, and it got here, or it shipped on November 3rd. Got here on November 7th. So obviously it took about 8 months to get here, roughly, little less than 8 months. So hopefully this is worth the wait. I'll be quite honest with you, as this progressed here, I kind of started to forget about it a little bit, so I don't even remember exactly what I got. But let's see what we have, and we'll open it up. This came in the same packaging that the Saber Forge came in, and I don't know if you can see this, but just like the Saber Forge, the packaging is broke, so I don't know if that's, part of my post office or what, but that's basically what I got. So packaging's not great, not very good USPS, but I guess that's government work for you. Happy Election Day, by the way, because that's what this today is. So I'm going to open this up, see what we got. Here is the blade. Let's see. Wrapped up pretty good. Now I got the bulleted tip with the shine through blade, so we will see what that looks like. Just for reference, this is the Saber Forge medium grade blade. Obviously it's a hell of a lot longer, so I don't even remember what length I got. And this is the, I'm sorry, that was the Ultra Saber's blade, medium grade, and this is the Saber Forge blade. Just looking at it, I mean, the wrap on the inside seems a lot better on the Vader's Vault blade. They seem to be about the same size, so we'll try it out. So let's see what we got here. Little card, Allen wrench, a guitar pick for some reason. I think that's it. This thing is full of packing material. I'm not going to bother digging through there to see what else is in there, but we shall check it out. Let's see. Alright, so, moment of truth. Let's see if 8 months of wait was worth it. Now, from my last videos, I was not very impressed with the Saber Forge. I like the design that I got of the Archon. But the edges were very sharp. And this is significantly nicer, for sure. So this is the Dark Havoc and Reverse Dark. So obviously the normal Havoc, anything where it's black would normally be silver, and I had it switched. I thought it looked a little bit more either way because I got this in RGB. CoverTech wheel, no blade plug. Maybe it's in the box. It sounds like there's some shit in there. I don't feel like messing with all these packing peanuts. Oh wait. Well, I guess one good thing about the thing being broken is I can just reach in there and grab that piece without having to take all this crap out of here. Yeah. Alright, so came with a Trustfire charging port. Now this is a little different than the Saber Forge ones. It doesn't look like you actually plug it in. So like the Saber Forge one, you just kind of has a port and you just plug it in and it just plugs into the wall. This, it looks like I actually have to take out the batteries and recharge them manually, which kind of sucks, but well, guess it is what it is. I heard the batteries are not very easy to get out of here, so we shall see. I can't believe I didn't get a blade plug. It seems very unlike me to not get a blade plug. Alright, well, whatever. Maybe I was being slightly cheap. So let's put this in here. Let's see if I can do this without. Nope. That's the Allen wrench. Let's see. Oh shit. Alright, well, I released that a little too much. Because the thing just came right out. Whoops. Let's see. Son of a bitch. Sorry, y'all. As you watch me struggle with this. Like I said, it's election night, so I have been drinking. I'll let you decide which way I'm going with that. So I won't say. Alright, so let's see.
Havoc.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Havoc boot up sound. That's pretty sweet. There's the shine through tip. Now let's try with the RGB. Green, red, orange, yellow, white, another green, purple. Oh yeah, I like that. Pink. Well, it's loud as hell. I'll give it that much. Let's see. Flash on flash. Lock up. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, with Vader's Vault, you're going to pay a little bit more money. Well, actually, I would say that it cost me about the same amount of money. Maybe a little bit more than the Saber Forge, but obviously I got more features with the flash on clash and the lockup sound and the blaster block sound. But just for ha-has, I wasn't super impressed with that blade. Let me see what this one, let me see what the Saber Forge looks like. Let's see if that looks any better. Just for giggles. Now this is the Saber Forge blade. For ha-has, let's test out the Ultra Saber's blade, the medium grade blade. Okay, which is wider. It doesn't actually fit. So Ultra Saber's blade does not fit in this. The Saber Forge does though pretty well. And I have to say, I actually kind of like the Saber Forge blade in this a little bit better than I like the Vader's Vault blade. I think, just from reading the forums, I'm going to be in the minority on that one. This has a more blade-like color. You can see the light through it. It almost looks like there's like a darker piece in it. Whereas with the Saber Forge blade, it's a lot more uniform. They both have their charms. But man, it is loud as hell. It's way louder than the Saber Forge I have, the Ultra Sabers I have are just grab bags and they're stunt sabers. So pretty cool. The only thing I'll say about this hilt is way nicer for the most part than the Saber Forge blade or the Ultra Saber's blade. It actually feels, it's small, or it's a lot lighter, it's a lot thinner, a lot more comfortable to hold. I'm not a huge fan of the retention screw here because it looks like I'd have to really drive it into the blade to get it to be flush, which I don't like. And I guess if I'm nitpicking, it looks like there are some, I don't know, looks like runs or flaws where they machined right here with this powder coating against the silver here, and you can kind of see it. I mean, obviously, anybody who's looking at it on your belt or holding it in your hand, they're not going to notice that, but, you know, I'm noticing it just because that's what I am. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. Super loud. It is actually really cool looking. I mean, this would look really cool as a part of a costume, for sure. And it'd be a hell of a lot more comfortable to duel with, if that's what you're going to do, light dueling, I suppose, than either of the other ones, which the Ultra Sabers basically feels like at least the ones I got are more like, feel like almost like a mag light in your hand. And then the Saber Forge I really like, even though it's really long. I like the design, but it's just not comfortable because the edges are sharp. Whereas these are pretty well machined, although it's a little sharp right there, but nothing to get too upset about. So yeah, pretty cool. Don't know if it was worth waiting 7 months for or 8 months for, but it's I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know if I'll buy any more custom lightsabers, and even as I look at this, it is more. You can see where the machining isn't super great in these ridges or grooves here, which is unfortunate. I did look at some of the true custom sabers. I had a tattoo artist friend of mine design a few sabers for me, and other than the cost, which was very expensive, I just don't know if I will hold the interest or can wait the 4-year wait time for some of those true custom sabers smiths to make us something. Because I think by the time thing is done and I'm, over 40 potentially, that I don't think that it's something that I'm particularly, maybe I'm not even going to want anymore. So yeah, this will probably be it for the time being. I may pick up some other Ultra Sabers just because I think it's kind of fun to get a grab bag because you don't know what you're going to get, even though I absolutely do not need it. But this is by far, I think, the nicest of the ones I have. Just for the price range that you're looking at, it's about the same as what you would pay for a Saber Forge, and you get a heck of a lot more. But it does have a few minor flaws, but I guess nothing's perfect, even though I kind of wanted it to be. So yeah, let me know what you think.